What if everything you think about happiness is wrong? This provocative question forms the backbone of Dan Gilbert's renowned work, Stumbling on Happiness. The central thesis of the book lies in our misguided understanding of joy. We, as humans, are rather poor predictors of our own happiness. Our imagination, though a tool of wonder, can often lead us astray, painting inaccurate pictures of what we believe will make us content. Likewise, our memory, though a vault of experiences, can also deceive us, its recollections often skewed and unreliable. Gilbert introduces us to the concept of synthetic happiness, a kind of happiness that we create ourselves when we don't get what we want. This suggests that happiness is not necessarily derived from obtaining our desires, but rather it is a state of mind we can manifest. As surprising as it may seem, human beings often misunderstand what will truly make them happy. Have you ever wondered why your expectations about the future often don't match up with reality? Let's delve into the intriguing world of affective forecasting. This term, coined by Dan Gilbert, refers to our ability, or rather our inability, to predict our emotional responses to future events. We like to think we're skilled fortune tellers, able to foretell how we'd feel when certain events unfold. But according to Gilbert's research, our crystal balls are a bit foggy. Enter impact bias. This is our tendency to overestimate the emotional impact of future events. We might think that winning the lottery would make us eternally ecstatic, or that a breakup would plunge us into unending despair. But in reality, these events don't affect our happiness as much as we anticipate. So, the next time you're predicting your emotional response to a future event, remember, your foresight might be an illusion. Our predictions about the future are often inaccurate, leading to unexpected outcomes and emotions. So, if our predictions often fail us, what does this mean for our pursuit of happiness? Well, according to Dan Gilbert, we may be better off turning to the experiences of others to forecast our future happiness. Sounds odd, doesn't it? But think about it for a moment. We share more commonalities with our fellow humans than we often care to admit. Our joys, our fears, our triumphs, and our disappointments, they're not as unique as we'd like to believe. So it stands to reason that we can gain valuable insights into our potential happiness by observing those around us. But there's more to it than that. Gilbert also argues that happiness can be synthesized. In other words, we are capable of creating our own happiness, even in circumstances that we wouldn't have chosen. It's a radical thought, isn't it? But it's backed by research. Studies show that people who have experienced adversity are often no less happy than those who haven't. Why? Because they've learned to find joy in unexpected places and to appreciate what they have. This brings us to another key point. Our values and beliefs play a significant role in our happiness. If we believe that happiness can only come from certain sources, a high-paying job, a perfect relationship, a flawless body, then we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. But if we open our minds to the possibility of finding joy in unexpected places, then we're more likely to stumble upon happiness. Let's not forget, happiness is not a static state. It's not something we achieve and then hold on to forever. It's an ongoing process, a journey filled with ups and downs, twists and turns. Happiness is not a destination, but a journey that takes unexpected twists and turns. It's about embracing the unexpected, appreciating what we have, and realizing that happiness can come from places we least expect. Remember, the pursuit of happiness is a quest, not a race. It's about the journey, not the destination. So what can we learn from all this? Well, our journey through the fascinating world of stumbling on happiness has revealed several enlightening truths. First and foremost, we've discovered that we humans are not exactly skilled at predicting our future happiness. We tend to conjure up grand visions of our future, often overestimating the emotional impact of events yet to occur. In the same vein, we've learned that happiness isn't something that's found or discovered, it's something that can be synthesized. We have the power to create our own happiness, regardless of our circumstances. We also considered the idea that happiness is not a destination, but rather a journey filled with unexpected twists and turns, surprises and moments of pure joy. As we traverse the winding path of life, we're constantly stumbling upon happiness in the most unexpected places. In the end, the search for happiness is a personal journey, full of surprises and unexpected joys. As Dan Gilbert beautifully puts it, we are indeed stumbling on happiness.